That's what we're doing today, man.
Man, welcome back, YouTube, man, to another episode of My Speaker Podcast. It's your boy Mike, aka Boobin, aka Reese's Pieces, aka Choke Yourself.
It's your boy Darth Vader Darryl, aka Solomon Green again, aka Wyard again, all that good stuff, man. Thank you for watching us and rocking with us, man. What we got going on today?
Hey, man, we're gonna sit here, man. We're gonna listen to a little bit of this first little pound cake, man.
Oh, man, that's what we're talking about, man?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
That's what I thought Indiana was gonna give Boston last night, a little pound cake.
Oh, they did, man, but guess what, man?
Like I say, they couldn't finish it out, man. So like I say, before we get started, we gotta give you the slogan, man. We might not always be right, we might not always be wrong.
But y'all's gonna get our modest opinion what we're speaking on.
So on that note, man, we're gonna sit here, we're gonna talk about the game one, the East Conference Final last night, and we're gonna give you a preview of the West Conference Final game tonight. At 8 o'clock. So last night, man, Indiana fumbled away, to me, opportunity to go at 1-0. And I told people, even at work and around who heard me, I say, by Boston being off 5, 6, 7 days, Indiana being in the grueling 7-game series, Indiana came out and they were down 12-0 early in the game, 12-0. Called a couple timeouts. The first quarter ended up being 27, I want to say, 36-33. They were down 3. But like I say, Obi Toppin played us behind off the bench. All 5 starters of Indiana scored double figures. They played a hell of a game. But like I say, when you got a chance to grasp that, well, they say still one game in Boston, they had opportunity. Now I don't know if they're gonna be able to come back and get another one, because I'm telling you, I told people this is going 7 games. This series is going 7 games.
It's definitely going 7 games, but I think they can definitely get one in Boston, because Boston, they don't have that killer instinct. Boston is a team that they'll let you sit, hang around. They don't know how to go ahead and just cut the head off on the fish. You know what I'm saying? Once they catch the fish, you know what I'm saying? They can let the fish flop, and then flop, get off the hook and go back in the water. So that's what pretty much they did last night. They almost let.
So they caught the fish,
brought it to the, bring it up to the boat.
And then when they try to pull it up, it dropped off.
Back in the water. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that's the analogy you're gonna use. Okay.
Man, they're fishing, man, but they can't.
They ain't setting the hook in the right. Okay. So they ain't setting the hook in the right place.
The hook, man.
But like I say, man, it was. If you watch the game, it was a great game. Indiana went up by double digits in the second half.
Yep.
But my thing is, you have to learn how to close out.
And that's on the coaching part right there. Like I said, when it was like 8 seconds left in the they were trying to end up buying the ball.
They should have fouled.
They should have called a timeout.
They should have called a timeout. Either you're gonna foul or you're not gonna let Jalen, because there's no way in the world Jalen Brown or Jay Tatum should have got that ball.
Exactly.
When he caught that ball in the corner, it was desperation. And give Jalen Brown credit, he hit the shot. But like I say, did Boston win that game or Indiana gave it away? I really feel like Indiana gave that game away. I don't feel like Boston won the game.
They gave that
away. Once they went to overtime, they had the momentum.
Yep.
Tatum hit 10 points overtime, overtook them. But I still say, come back game 2, I think Indiana going to be like, okay, we figured out what we can do, what they can't do. I got a funny feeling Indiana going to thump their heads.
I think they're going to blow them out.
I don't know if it's going to be a blowout, but I think they're going to thump their head.
Head's real good.
I just got a funny feeling. Everybody keeps saying Boston going to walk through the...
They don't, man.
I just don't. Listen.
Boston, just like how they did when Miami came in there and then took it out on them. Boston don't have that killer instinct.
But let's go back, though. If New York, let's be honest, if Randall, Mitchell Robinson,
they're taking
Josh Hart got hurt, Brunson broke his hand, Bogdanovich hurt his foot, you take OG got hamstring. If New York would have been healthy, New York would have beat Indiana, and I would have picked New York to beat Boston. I really would have. But I like, this is Boston's window of winning.
Just like you said, how things say, matchups makes fight.
It does.
And Boston don't match up good with Indiana. They don't.
Indiana is the fastest paced team in the NBA. I just see if Indiana can somehow, I'm gonna just be honest.
And another thing too, who Boston got coming off the bench that can match up with Indiana?
Pritchard. They got what's my man Hauser? What's the big tall dude they got in the middle?
They bench.
It's thin. When Porzingis, they say he's supposed to come out in game 4.
Yeah, but how effective?
I'm not really worried about him, but I'm just saying to myself, I had picked this series to go 7 games. I still think Indiana win their 2 home games. I really believe that.
They gonna get
so
one
my thing is, if they get one in Boston,
they gonna get one in Boston.
That's when I think it's gonna be in trouble for Boston. But give Boston the credit. They won last night. They did what they supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how they get it, it's a W is a W. I don't care how you do it. So they got it. So we'll wait to see what's going to happen in game 2.
Indiana is a young team. They're still learning. They ain't really got no. Only person that's on the championship was on there was what's my man? Trey.
Who?
In that Pascal.
Siakam, but you got a championship coach though.
Yeah, you got a championship coach.
Carlisle won the championship with them.
Yeah.
So my thing is that's inexcusable.
No, I'm saying that's inexcusable.
That was on his part.
That was on him.
Yeah.
But
like I say, they have a chance. They should have had a chance to win it. But like I say, let's see how game 2 flows. But let's get to this West Conference final tonight. What you see what's gonna happen tonight?
This game remind me of, man.
Which one? Boston?
The West Conference final game.
So what you
you was a kid in school, man. You got out of school. You on the bus, man. You hoping the bus don't break down because you trying to get home to catch Thundercats and He-Man. That's what this game is like, boy. I said, boy, I can't wait for this.
Hold on.
You can't wait for the game.
Did you say Thundercats and He-Man?
Can't wait, man.
Nah, you supposed to be Super Friends.
No, Super Friends. Super Friends was on Saturday morning, but Thundercats in the afternoon and He-Man. I said, boy, I hope this.
But it don't matter. I just couldn't wait. I couldn't wait.
You can't wait.
Anticipation.
That's how this feel like, man. Like you can't wait to get home. Well, I'm gonna watch me some Thunder. I'm gonna give me some milk. I'm gonna give me some cereal. I'm gonna give me a snack. I'm gonna make me a sandwich.
What kind of cereal you eat?
I'm gonna give me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Eat some Honey Smacks. Honey Smacks, man.
Yeah, it's Honey Smacks.
Honey Smacks.
Oh man, hey, man, I'm gonna give
Sugar Smack. Honey Smack. Where
I'm gonna give me some Frosted Flakes.
No, I want the sugar. But what you see. You said anticipation is killing you.
Yeah.
So what is your take tonight on West Conference?
Man, this gonna be good. Okay, it's gonna be Minnesota at Minnesota. The crowd it's gonna be rocking. I want to see how Ant-Man match up with Kyrie or either Luka. How that match up?
I don't think he gonna be on Luka. I think Minnesota, Jalen McDaniels.
They probably put Nas Reed. I would put Nas Reed.
No, Nas Reed 6'10". You got
to put a big body on him.
Yeah, but Jaden McDaniels 6'9", but he's slim.
He's slim.
But he's 6'9". But he's 6'9" though. But guess what? He a dog though.
He a dog.
So my thing is, you're not gonna put. I'm almost positive Minnesota not gonna put their best player offensively on Luka. You're gonna be tired both ways. Jaden McDaniels got to go check him.
It all depends on when they want to put him on. If he said, "Man, say, hey man, let me take him."
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
That he done done that.
He done say that.
He done did that. But see, he already said he want Kyrie.
Yeah, it depends on how
he want Kyrie.
So who would you put on Luka then?
Jaden McDaniels. Towns. Okay, so
they're gonna have. Okay, so who the starting five is?
For who? For
Minnesota.
Towns. Gobert.
Ant-Man.
McDaniels. Conley. Ant-Man. And Dallas been playing with
McDaniels so light, though.
But they've been playing with now, and Dallas been going with Kyrie, Luka, PJ Washington.
What's my man?
Gafford, and what's the other? Derrick Jones. That's who they've been going with. They've been going with Jones.
See, that's what I'm saying. Derrick Jones and McDaniel probably gonna be matching up together. See,
I really see Conley going to check him. Conley not quick enough to check Kyrie. So he got to go check.
No, but I'm saying if he
got to go check the least explosive guy on the team, which is Jones.
And so they can put
Ant-Man gonna be on Kyrie. Jaden McDaniels gonna be on Luka. Towns gonna be on Washington, and then Gafford is down there. Now this series, I really see Gobert going off. Cause guess what? You ain't got to worry about a center scoring. Gafford not gonna score like Jokic. So now I think the momentum really goes over there.
Yep.
You're gonna see how dominant he gonna be down there. All the rebounds, all these lobs, he gonna stop a lot of that stuff. Gafford is not a big time scorer.
Yeah.
Towns and Washington gonna have to have a big series. Because my thing is Towns is gonna score. Washington got to keep scoring like he been scoring. Luka gonna do his same thing. Kyrie gonna do his same thing. Ain't gonna do his.
So what you do? You say, okay, we gonna let Luka beat us, but nobody else beating us.
Basically, you gonna let Luka beat the ball and shoot. To me, I don't. If Minnesota play the way they played game 1 and 2 in Denver and game 7 in Denver with the defense, I don't see it being a great series. I see it being 4-2 Minnesota. I see 4-2 Minnesota. The Indiana Boston series I see going 7 games.
7 games.
So I see it really being Boston and Minnesota in the championship.
That's what I see too. That's what I'm predicting.
And like I say, for me personally, I would definitely pull for Minnesota to get their first championship ever in that franchise history. But like I say, first thing first, they gotta beat Dallas. And the biggest thing about Dallas that scared me is Luka has played in championships over across the water. He never played over here, but he done played over there. So Kyrie done played in big games.
The thing about Luka is can he hold up? Can that knee hold up? You see what I'm saying?
He'll be. I mean, like I said, the way
he's been moving real slow. But yeah, it doesn't matter.
He's not athletic, so it's not like his game is predicated on dunking and jumping. Luka is pretty much he gonna dribble and shoot threes. How many times you see Luka go to the hole and dunk? He ain't gonna do that. So I can see if he had hops like Vince Carter or something.
No, I'm just saying for like with a defensive guy like Daniels just on this dogging him the whole time.
They gonna dog him. They gonna be on him.
Yeah, they could be dogging.
And don't get me wrong, when Reed come in, Reed will be checking him sometimes.
Checking him, yeah.
But like I said, they gonna throw somebody in. They gonna throw fresh bodies in all game. Yep. Like I say, so I just see the advantage, me personally, going to Minnesota.
Yeah, definitely.
And I just see Boston doing what they're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. If they're supposed to do, they should be winning. But like I say, we don't really know yet.
They don't, like I said, they don't got that killer mentality that, hey, let's be taking them out,
Well, something we haven't even touched on. Even though it's related to basketball, we haven't touched on it. Mm-hmm. What do you think? How you feel about Bronny going into the draft? I mean, you know who his dad is.
Yeah, we all know that.
We know. I mean, anybody else? I think child.
I mean, you got to think about it. Who's the top? I mean, it ain't no deep draft.
Yeah, but to say all that to say this, he only averaged 3 points a game in USC. So I mean, come on.
Yeah, true.
Let's be honest.
True, but then you got to think about. I mean, what is?
Now, but let's be truthful about this thing. If there was anybody else kid averaging 3 points, you think they'd be going to the pros?
No.
Okay.
But that's
what I'm saying. We just being real. We being real.
But it all depends on how he do. It all depends on how he do in the camp and what the people see about.
But see, that's what I don't get. You do it in camp, but you didn't do it in USC.
It could be coaching. It could be plenty of things. I mean, who knows?
And I'm not saying that to knock him. I'm just saying that
everybody don't. You got to think about it. Just and not comparing him. Please don't think I'm comparing him to Jordan. I'm not. I'm just using this as a situation. Remember when Jordan was playing in North Carolina, and we didn't know Jordan could really score like that because of the system that he ran. Dean Smith ain't let him off the.
We knew he could score, but we didn't know he was gonna be
had all that.
prolific.
Yeah,
you really can't do that when you got James Worthy and Perkins and all that. But the difference between what you saying and what Bronny had no dog like that in college.
You don't know how the system. I'm just talking about as far as the system, like the way the coach want to run his.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a difference, man. But like I say,
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying that the kid can't play. I'm not saying that because I'm not knocking the kid. He's out there trying, and he said something at the combine of the day. Let me go out here and be my own man. Yeah. But like I say, he might as well forget that. He's not gonna be able to do that because of who his daddy is.
True.
So he's not like Jordan boys play college ball, but they never even get close to making the NBA. Because he's in the NBA combine, getting ready to hopefully get drafted. So he's already a bigger step than what Jordan kids were. True. But my thing is the pressure on this kid is astronomical.
Not really, because you think about it. And I mean, he ain't no top draft pick. You know what I'm saying? He just.
So what if he go in the draft and don't get drafted? What if he go undrafted?
But he still got his college rights and stuff like that. He still going back to college. I mean, big thing. He's just testing it out, seeing how the process works. You know what I'm saying? If he get picked, he get picked. If he don't, he don't. It is what it is. That's like you go work at a warehouse. You know what I'm saying? They put you on a 90-day just to see if you work out, see how many times you call out and stuff like that. Make sure before they hire you full time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, we're gonna see, man. Like I say, I just the jury gonna be out on this kid. True. It's gonna be out, and like I say, a lot of critics out there gonna be hard if he don't pan out, and then a lot of critics gonna have to swallow their pride if he does make it. So my thing is, it's gonna be feast or famine. Either if he go out there and ball out and like, you know what, I told you I can play.
It's going to be on the defensive side though. That's what I'm saying. It's definitely going to be on the defensive side. He's going to have to play.
But I can't see me personally. I can't draft nobody just for defense.
I'm saying he's going to have to make his way through the defensive side as far as getting on. We already know he's going to.
Who was comparable with him? Who was somebody that looked like him in the NBA now that you think like, okay, he can be like this guy in the NBA?
Defense wise,
just overall, period.
I would say, and this right here is one of the greatest, one of the real dog on defense. If he put his nose to the grindstone and be a dog on defense, what my man named for Memphis, Tony
Allen.
Yeah, like Tony Allen by his height.
Tony Allen was 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, bro,
he's 6'1".
Like body style, he's
6'1". He's small.
Small
by
but
stature.
he could be like a Tony Allen. As far as like this dog on defense, if he just, you know what I'm saying, if he get his little open shots when he can get a chance like Tony Allen to shoot a 3. But
I'm gonna tell you who his comp is to me, and this is no slight to him. Is a more athletic version of Patrick Beverly.
A bigger, taller, yeah.
Patrick Beverly about the same height as him, but Patrick Beverly not as athletic like he is.
But he's a dog on defense.
But he a dog on defense.
That's what I'm saying.
So my thing is, Bronny got a better shot than Patrick Beverly. But what you're saying is basically what you're trying to say is his market in NBA is going to be on the defense side, not going to be on the offense.
Yeah,
but the thing is now, he can shoot.
He can shoot.
It ain't like now. I would take his shot right now over Patrick Beverly right now.
I spot up. Yeah.
But my thing is, he's athletic and get down the court, make lefts. And then I was gonna say he's a poor man version of Donovan Mitchell, but Donovan Mitchell can score.
He can score.
I don't know if Bronny can score like Donovan Mitchell. Now, defense wise, he might can be.
Yeah, he
but
up.
Donovan Mitchell can score.
Yeah.
That's what first came to my mind when I first saw him, because Donovan Mitchell ain't 6'3".
He got a long wingspan too. As far as like so his long wingspan can help him out on defense. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like I say, so we're gonna see, but and then to finish it off, who you think Charlotte should look at the number 6 pick when they got the draft?
Depends on where they drop it. Like I said, I'm my man Connect from Tennessee.
Well, there's 3 people I'm looking at: Reed Shepherd,
but
Castle,
he ain't gonna be there,
and Connect. Them the 3 I'm looking at.
Shepherd ain't gonna be there.
But somebody said today that Castle said he didn't want to go to a team that has already a dominant point guard. But I'm looking at it from the standpoint of,
to me,
that what I heard reports say he want to go to a team that doesn't have already an established point guard there, because that's where he sees his fit as a point guard.
Okay.
But for me, if I'm Charlotte, it's still wide open.
Yeah,
because my thing is, we don't know what he gonna play or hurt or whatever. I mean, and I really don't want to keep harping on this kid. I really don't. He had an incident supposedly uptown, ran over a kid's foot, broke his foot. The family suing him. To me, I just feel like, I guess going back to this social, like you always say, the social media stuff, which I can't stand. If you want to be a ball player, you make yourself better every year. If you know whatever shoes you wearing, or whether you need to wear ankle bracelets or whatever the case may be, you need to fix your ankles.
But then you got to think about it too now. Just like I was telling you before, it's a different age, it's a different time, man. It just doesn't like
okay.
No, and what I'm saying is, you know, like when you raising your kids and stuff like that, you trying to tell your kids something, they think they know everything.
But you see, when you say that though, I always got to come back to you. Ant-Man in his era, he ain't like that.
It's always what they call gems. They're far and few between.
But I'm saying he in his era.
But that's what I'm saying. Ant-Man ain't him. You got Jim. But most
Luke ain't but 25. He ain't him.
Who?
Luke ain't but 25.
Luke is different, boy. Luke was raised overseas.
But it doesn't. But my
no,
thing
it ain't different.
Quick,
nah, man,
y'all gotta stop saying.
No, it is. It is what it is, bro.
Why?
Because that's what it is. Luka was raised over there.
So y'all saying everything is social media?
I ain't saying everything is social media. What I'm saying is,
it's your mentality.
Think about it. Okay. He grew up in what? His dad had money. His dad, like, them guys, they play AAU, playing just like I tell you, man, these cats ain't playing on no black court like how we were playing back in the day, playing on dirt and stuff like that. I get what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, okay, forget all that. You are there now. You are there. It's time to take your talent to another level. If you got another level. Man, when you were getting stuff easy all your life and you ain't never had to work for it, what you think?
So basically, let me ask you this: is LaMelo done peaked? Is he far as he gonna go?
Man, he far where he go.
So that's it. He done.
He done, man. He done. Only thing he want, just like how they doing on AAU, flashy. You know, get like I said, get the team. Just want to run up and down the court, throw the ball, see who can shoot the 3 from half court.
I'm not. Like I said, I'm not big. I mean. It just makes me upset.
D'ing up like that back in the day. Man, remember back in the day when you go to a park or whatever, you know, go in the hood or go to the park or whatever you want to go to. Hey man, you pick your full team. Yeah. Y'all run it to once you lose, that's it. Yeah. 4 or 5 games in a row. I'm saying that's how I was telling you about and this goes hark back to the thing about Jalen Brunson and then how you were saying about how Thibodeau was running them boys in the hole. Back in the day, man, when you were doing them pickup games, you were running it back to back.
But my thing is, see. To me, it act like you said the other day, NBA is a job. To me, it ain't. I don't look at it as a job. It was fun. If you love to play and you love it from your heart, you love to play no matter what.
True.
If somebody come ask me right now, when I was 20-something years old, when I was coming out of high school, we'll give you $100,000. Just sit on the. I'll sit on the bench.
I'm gonna give you an example. And the reason how you just now say, look at Ant-Man in ball, right? Remember? Ant-Man grew up where his mama died and his grandma died of cancer.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
His circumstances were
he
totally
grew up
different.
in the struggle.
His circumstances were different.
Ball grew up where?
In California, yeah.
Chilling on the mountains or
yeah.
Can get any type of food, any type of, you know what I'm saying? It's different, bro, when you ain't had to struggle. You think it's easy. You get everything handed to you.
I just wish now.
But that's why Ant-Man is what he is, because he worked hard to, you know, get. That's why he got that dog in him.
So what about Wiseman? He was number 2 pick. See, this is what I'm saying.
What,
that draft, people saying that draft, Melo fell to Charlotte, which he did in 3. But guess what? We didn't get the best player.
We did.
We didn't even come close to get the best player.
We did.
Minnesota
Who else was in that draft?
Halliburton.
See?
George went. Ant-Man went number 1. Wiseman went number 2 to Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Ball at 3. Halliburton went like number 10, 11, or whatever it was to Sacramento. And then he got traded. People don't forget that he got traded from Sacramento to Indiana.
Where Halliburton came from? See, where Halliburton came from?
Halliburton from out Midwest somewhere. He's from Midwest.
He played how many years in college? Let me see.
Iowa State. I think he played.
with Iowa State. 3, 4
I want to say
years?
3 years. I want to say he played 3 years. I want to say he came out after his junior. I want to say.
Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna see.
But it kills me to see these guys get paid all this astronomical money, and they look at it like, man, I really want to play today. Do you know the guys that back in the days would sit there and actually say, you know what?
That's why I keep telling you, man.
I would go ahead and play with a. We used to roll your ankle back in the day. You used to tighten up your shoes, ace bandage, and you
keep playing.
Not even when you playing. Now I'm talking when you go home to get ace.
Yeah.
Right there, you tie your shoes and you
go
go there and play.
And how you tie them up real tight?
Listen, I don't get this generation. Bro. I just don't get it.
Because they're getting everything handed to them. That's how.
And that's
man,
why.
Come on, bro. Think about it.
It's bad.
Back when we grew up, what your dad told you when you turned 15? What you said?
I had to go get a job.
You had to go get it, right?
I had to go get a job.
What these kids doing now?
They on social media.
Man, they handing out jobs. These cats don't want to go to work, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey, like I say, I guess.
Come on, man.
But I guess it's me. See, I had it, and like I said, I guess it does go back to. Yeah. But I had that. Listen, I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna go get it.
I'm gonna go get it, man.
I'm saying, if somebody just like how the old saying goes. If you show me how to fish, I can feed my family. But if somebody's giving you fish all the time and you never showing you how to fish,
man, listen.
Yeah, okay, I know.
If you told me when I played baseball, if I want to play third base and it's the guy in front of me, I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna take him out because his skills ain't better than mine. I'm gonna go ahead and show the coach I'm better. Basketball the same way.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there worried. LaMelo been worried about who they draft, this, that, and the other. If you do your job, you ain't gotta worry about nobody.
Yep.
That's the mentality you supposed to have. Ain't nobody gonna take my Brandon Miller done came in already. In one season, Brandon Miller is arguably the face of the franchise. Arguably.
To me, he is.
And it's not even a question to me.
Because guess what? He got that dog in him.
He has dog. And like I say, when we were talking about the 3 people coming in, Connect, Castle, or either Shepherd. At the end of the day, all I want them to do, I'm watching Indiana play. I'm watching New York play. I'm showing everybody you don't need one star.
You don't need one.
You need a lot of role players that know their role.
People that come off the bench.
Everybody in New York knew their role. Everybody in Indiana know their role. They know Halliburton is the man on the team.
And the same thing with Minnesota.
Everybody know Ant the man. Towns even took a backseat to them.
Do you know what they said? Do you know what they call Ant-Man right now, man? The Wizard of Oz, man. They said because he gave Towns courage.
I mean, Towns to me is not. He's built like PJ. He built like PJ. Some of them guys come from Kentucky.
He kind of what you call not the one that he passive aggressive. You see what I'm saying?
Like guys come out of Kentucky for some reason. All of them don't beat dogs. Like Devin Booker, he got some dog in him, but they be giving. He got some dog. De'Aaron Fox got some dog in him. The last one I can honestly say came out of there that I knew. Monk got some dog, not much, but the last one that came out of Kentucky that I knew, I'm like, you know what? He got it. He was DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins had dog in him. He had dog in him. People didn't understand, but he got that dog in him. Like I say, John Wall, he had some, but he stayed hurt a lot. So, I mean, the narrative about Towns, the PJs, these guys come out of Kentucky, it's kind of different, but I just want Charlotte to take a dog. To add to what they got with Miles Bridges, they hope they resign Miles, and you go and whatever Melo bring you, and people in Charlotte need to stop thinking he gonna come back and be a savior. Listen, he'd play for 15, 20 games, and he'd be hurt again. So until he show it to me
that
and
he
prove
play
it,
a whole year, You know what I'm saying? Without being
I don't care about his tattoos. I don't care about what he doing on Instagram. I don't care about his social media. I don't care about none of that.
That's not a knock to him.
I don't care. Listen,
I'm gonna say I'm not knocking him down.
all I care to change my mentality about you is you stay on that court and you ball out. That's the only way. Look at what Ant-Man is doing for his team. Go do that. Look what Halliburton doing for his team. Go do that. Look what Brunson doing. Go do that, and then we can have a conversation. Then we have another conversation about your mentality. But all this doing it, I don't care about none of that, man. Forget all that crap, man. Get out of there with that. But anyway, I can go on about this, man. But like I say, hit that like, subscribe, and comment button, man. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. We're gonna keep bringing you all kind of content, man. Like I say, next weekend we will be in Georgia for the Rick Ross car show. We'll be down there.
Oh.
We're gonna pull up. We're gonna send y'all footage and show y'all what we got going on. Like I say, man, just keep rocking with us. Keep bringing you content, music, sports, entertainment.
All that good stuff, man.
This cat here done put up one today about cartoons.
Yeah, man. What's your favorite cartoon, man?
Hey,
bro?
man.
You know what I'm saying?
I laughed when I saw that. I was like, bruh, you know, you took me back to Super Friends, He-Man,
Looney Tunes.
Hey, what's my man named? Captain Caveman.
Captain Caveman. What y'all like?
Fred Flintstones.
All that good
the
stuff.
Smurfs.
Space
Tom and
Ghost.
Jerry.
All that good stuff.
Listen, man,
all
Underdog.
All the Hanna-Barbera, Pink
Man,
Panther.
come on, man.
Fooey,
Come on, man.
Silverhawks, you know
Come
what
on,
I'm saying?
man. Come on.
He-Man.
Come on, man. Voltron. Voltron. Come on, man.
And the new one, the anime, if y'all like the Dragon Ball Z's and all that stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
You love me with that right there. You love me with
Some
that.
people like that, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you love me with that. I ain't with that new
We
stuff.
can go to old school video game. Which, hey, man, I know what? What's the best fighting game back in the day? Was it Street Fighter or was it Tekken? Yo, man, give me Street Fighter, man. We go Ultra, man. We're going to do an Ultra combo. You know what I'm saying? Which one was the best fighting game back in the day?
Listen, hold that for the mall. Hold that for the mall.
Hold
that for the mall, man. Like I say, hit that like, subscribe, comment button, man. We're going to chop it up with y'all later. Peace out, man. Peace out.